Arunachalam sir. How are you?
Thank you very much. Okay.
Thank you so much for joining us on our Techtalk program, sir. It is an honor having you here.
Thank you.
How did you like the experience, sir, today? How did you feel?
Yeah, experience is in a different way. So similar type of programs I engaged in many other colleges. Why I'm accepting this type of assignment means, see, I have to contribute something to the students. So they are the next generation.
Right.
They should lead the country in a different way.
Right, sir.
So they should learn many things. But whatever they are getting information from the college, it is a theoretical knowledge. So practical knowledge is totally, it is not up to the mark. When they join in any organization, the expectation of any organization, the presence, and can take past 10 years back or 20 years back, totally different. So today, the man is joining any organization, the organization expects some output from the candidates. But if you take 10 years back, okay, let him work, let him learn the job, we can give some, say, 6 months.
It's become a very competitive world today.
Now, we don't have time. For example, you see in the mechanical field, for developing a tool, it was taking, say, around 6 months for developing a tool, might be around 15 years back. Now, you have to develop the tool within 1 week. People are not giving time. So next moment, they are expecting the result. How is it possible? So that is the reason all colleges, education institutes should mold the students in such a way that they should have theoretical and practical knowledge.
So today, when you talk about theoretical and practical knowledge, which do you see is lacking in the students that you recruit, sir?
Yeah, it should be a practical oriented. See, that is, we have a good syllabus, but the teaching is totally lacking. Whatever information should reach the student, it should trigger their mind, but it is not up to the mark. And in many colleges, see, the students, they are themselves, they are studying and they are coming out with some information. But when I was studying, the professors, really they contribute a lot. They are gem. Whatever notes I had taken, still it is.
You remember them,
yeah,
you remember the teaching.
Yeah, exactly. To that extent, the teaching was. Now it is not up to the mark, and our colleges also, institutes also should have some.
So maybe this kind of, I understand, sir, that teachers are at fault in terms like maybe they can improve the way of teaching, the methodology of teaching.
Yes, yes.
Maybe do you think, I'm just asking as an idea, if teachers, instead of students coming over to the companies for internship, maybe if the teachers come over to the companies to have maybe like a 2-month internship during the holidays or even weekly in the weekends or something like that, where they can step up their IQ levels, they can step up what is the industry requirement, and then they can come back and teach the students.
Yeah.
Do you think that will be a nice idea?
That also will help little bit.
All right.
Because see, when the teachers, they come and see the reality in many organizations, they can take some information.
Yes.
They may not be interested to know. See, it is a human tendency.
100%.
So, okay, my profession is teaching. Okay, let me restrict only within this. The people, those who are really involving this one, then they can grab many informations.
True.
But the students who are coming, they
have to be more.
Yes, it should be more.
So you mean to say that they are the ones who will have to intern more?
Exactly. They should have the pakka involvement and commitment to learn more. And whatever they are learning, how this can be practically utilized.
Right.
So that gap is there.
Right.
So once we bridge the gap,
yes,
definitely we
this entire initiative is to bridge the gap between industry and academia.
Exactly.
So that is the objective of the Tech Talk.
Yes.
In fact, I wanted to know, do you really think that this Tech Talk, this initiative is satisfactory to you?
This initiative is little bit satisfactory, but this can be made in a different way, because what I am telling you,
yes,
in the classroom, if you are keeping this type of lecture, that may not be a different one. So they may take it very lightly. It should be done in a very different atmosphere.
Maybe like in a seminar hall or something like that?
Might be like that. They should be more active.
So more questions need to be asked.
Yes.
And it should be more of a learning discussion than a class. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yes.
Than a lecture.
I expected only that.
More questions.
More interactive sessions.
But were the students not interactive, sir?
It is not that much. But what I'm telling you, see, the same type of failure should not repeat. See, that is a program once you organize might be in the morning. It should not be in the afternoon. It is an afternoon after lunch. Will be a sleepy mode.
Right.
Okay. So whatever you pump, whatever way you.
He's satisfactory.
That will not be.
I understand.
The morning, if you use little information, that will penetrate their mind. But in the afternoon, it is very tough task.
You're right.
This is my humble, because you are calling people from outside, and their time also very much essential.
Important, very
important.
important.
Also very important.
100%.
So this should be grabbed by your people.
True.
And it should be encashed.
There is no point in entire resource going waste if you're not putting it to use.
Exactly.
You're right, sir.
So this is my humble, because they should be in such a way that they are prepared.
True.
Then we can make a different.
Super. Beautiful, great suggestion, sir. One last question. Just wanted to know, what are the challenges that you have faced when you have come up in the industry? You must have been you must be a 20-year
We
professional.
have a very, very different. I face so many challenges. Okay, I'm not able to. I can tell you. See, that is first of all, when there is a problem, we should face the problem. If you are coming out of the problem, might be can come out once or twice. Then after that, you will never be in the field. So when you are facing the problem, you are learning many things. Learn through mistakes. So that is experience. A person who is working in an organization, say 10 years, but he has not learned many things. He is very loyal to the organization. A person who is working in the same organization, say for 6 months, but he has contributed a lot. I will give importance only to the 6 months, not to the 10 years. How long you are working, it is not at all important.
How much you're learning.
Working, how much you contributed, that is very important. How much contribution is very, very important. You should contribute to the organization. Contribution is a must. Without contribution, just the day when we join, one work he has done. Then at the time of retirement, he has done the same thing.
Mm-hmm. What's the point?
No problem. He has not faced any problem. He has got money, nothing. But the man who has worked there, and he suffered a lot, and he has learned many things, he has come out. You have to give weightage only to that person.
Because he's gone through a lot and he has learned, actual learning.
Anything. He can face anything. He can stand on their own leg.
So are you the kind of a person who's faced a lot of problems and who's learned a lot, sir?
See, if there is a problem, we have to go to the field, not by just sitting on the chair and you go and see. We should visually see the problem. We should give the solution. Then only people will respect us. I am such a man.
Beautiful, sir. Beautiful. That is very inspirational, and I'm very sure. How did you like do you think that the students can be more interactive in terms of their approach?
You should make them more interactive.
Yes.
It is a must. See, when they do.
What is the importance of students being interactive? Do they learn a lot being interactive?
Yeah, see, when you ask why, then only they can learn many things. If they are not asking why, then it is a loss. When we tell something, then why you are doing, then only you are going to the root. That will give a lot of information. That will widen your thinking. If you are within one particular circle, then you cannot gain any information and you will be only within that. That is why in our official language, you take anything, some people are coming, they are telling some information, ask why.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely that will give a lot of information to you. I am coming here. Why I am coming here?
Mm-hmm.
It is to give a lecture. Why do you want to give a lecture? It is to enhance the students' knowledge.
Why do you want to?
If you ask like that, then the real information will come out.
Beautiful, sir. So 5 whys.
Yeah, 5 whys. I thought you may not be knowing. So 5 whys. Yes. So, in our organization also, if there is a problem, we all do a macro-facial analysis. We never go to the deep. If you take Japanese and Indians, Japanese, they go to the root, given it is taking more time.
Mm.
They solve the problem and that will never repeat. But in our case, they just do some macro-facial analysis. Yes, this is a solution.
That's it.
Then by implementing that solution, then other problem will come up.
But Japanese and Chinese, they plan it so thoroughly. They will analyze all the permutations and combinations before.
Exactly.
Sir, why do you think that India, being a developing nation and being hyped as one of the biggest economies in the world, but when it comes to core engineering, we don't manufacture airplanes, we don't manufacture submarines, we don't manufacture any defense equipment. We are, though in 1969 US men landed on the moon,
Yeah.
India is so happy just sending a satellite to the moon.
Yeah.
So much of engineers, the maximum number of engineers in the world come out only from India.
Yeah, definitely.
Then, but why are we falling behind? What is the reason, do you think? Is it the industry or is it academia?
Everybody is now working for money. Okay, the money is very important. Our government is spending a lot of money on education. Once they study fully, immediately they are going and settling in abroad. The brain, whatever.
The brain.
Yeah, brain, whatever we developed, it is utilized by the foreigners, and they are getting a good opportunity, and it is developing. And the brain, what we have, it is in a very medium level, and in some places it is a big brains, and we are replacing. Don't think that India is very lagging in all those things. If you take even 2000 years back, we are the powerful information center in the world. Whatever information it is coming out, like TQM, 5S concepts, TPM, all those things, it was very nicely defined in Tirukkural. 2000 years back itself, our Thiruvalluvar, he has written in 2 lines. The 2 lines explains the meaning of the entire universe. Whatever TQM now they are telling, the entire information is explained by the Tirukkural. What else you want to tell me? Even the medical field also. Now whatever allopathic is there.
Sushruta developed surgery, so
already is there.
Yes.
Many medicines, there is many Siddha, all medicines, they have very powerful informations are there. We, because of our own overconfidence, we are not utilized. Now whatever we have, it is only maybe 1%. The 99% is totally out.
Lost.
It's lost. See, now we are telling that is the distance between the moon and sun, or moon and earth. Even 2000 years back itself, it is written in one poet, that is in the poem. But now the scientists we are discovering that, and whatever they written is correct.
Correct. Then if you look at it, Hinduism has it's a religious text. It is told that there are many more solar systems, there are sun, there's many planets, and then they are
written in our Hindu.
Yes, in all in our in Bhagavad Gita, in all our Vedas, it is written.
Yes.
And science has never been. It is all about, again, we are not realizing the greatness of that.
Yeah.
What we are doing is we are just blindly following. In fact,
also not following meticulously. Yes, that is
foolishly.
It. When you are following something, you meticulously follow this. You follow something here, something here, something here. Ultimately, nothing.
You're right.
So what is happening is, now we are talking about organic foods. Everywhere if you see organic stores. Why? What is the need? The whatever food what we have now, it is all chemically treated. Earlier, was there any organic foods? Any stores?
Everything used to be.
Whatever we prepare, everything was organic. Now we are not able to find out even one seed of organic food. Now we are going back to the old culture. So we as Indian, totally we spoiled our, that is, what can I say, that is the essence. And
culture.
Yes. Our earlier Siddhas, since you are Agnishwarar,
yes.
See, it is a lot of meaning. The Tirumula, he has written a lot of Tirumantra. If you take anyone, see, that give many information, but it is written in a poem. It is very difficult to understand. Once you understand that, then you are the powerful man.
Tirumula.
Same way, Parasura, astrology. Astrology, who has prepared it? Who has written? Astrology, Parasura is a basic foundation of that. He has written many things. Now we are not able to, whatever he has written on that day, we have only very few. With that, people are making money like anything.
Yes. all these centers, this, that, they make money like that.
The prediction what we have done earlier, it is accurate, it is pakka. The Siddhas, what I think you must be knowing about.
Sir, we are talking about other, sorry to say this, we'll cut this off because we are moving into religious this thing.
Okay.
But when you look at it in a way, our religion is so countless years old, and people are talking about religion which has come 2000 years back.
Yeah.
And but then look at it in terms of Hinduism and what it has taught in various levels and how it explains. It is something which I do not know why we call it a mythology. You understand? People call it a Hindu mythology. It's not a myth. Means it's some pack built on urban myth. They say, right? It built on not proven concept facts and things like that. I don't think it's a mythology. I think we have cold hard facts to prove all these things. For example, my understanding is, so suppose there is a book, I do not understand French.
Okay.
Just because I do not understand French, I cannot say the French never exists. Right?
Okay.
So if people do not know Sanskrit, doesn't mean that unless you read the text and you understand it, there is no way you can say that doesn't exist. Everything may exist, there are many roads to this thing. But I feel to call it a mythology, and then to actually, we need to go across and actually see how much of, leave alone this thing. Atomic weapons were utilized in so many yugas in the Mahabharata war, in Ramayana. We use so many, and people, even today we have proof that there was a bridge. In fact, now today satellite imagery is telling that there is a bridge built between Lanka. Yes, Setu Samudram. Yes.
Yeah.
And we wait for the Western world to say that we are right. We seek gratification. We seek what to say?
Some proof.
Some proof.
Yeah.
But
somebody should say yes, it is done.
It is done.
Okay.
And I feel, and that is the same problem. Why I am saying all this is, the problem is with the current education system, because we are blindly following.
It is not an education system.
It is the entire system.
Individuals.
Sir.
The problem is with the individuals. See, individual, when they know, yes, we have to learn it, means we have to learn it. We should not think that, yes, we know a little bit, or we know everything. So if you self-sufficient with this, then slowly, one by one, it is going out. Finally, we will be having like onion.
Peeling layer after layer. No, but I am asking you one thing, sir. Today, education system was given to us by the British.
Okay.
The education system teaches us to be peons and clerks, because that's all the Britishers wanted.
Yeah.
They wanted peons and clerks who can obey, not ask questions.
Okay.
So when a question is asked by a student to a teacher, the teacher tells him, no, this is what you need to learn.
Okay.
So discourages him from asking questions.
Okay.
See, that is the difference between a teacher like Abdul Kalam and another teacher who just wants to do their job and move out.
Okay.
A teacher like Abdul Kalam will encourage people to ask more questions.
Exactly.
And here, in many other, I am saying, including colleges and schools, teaching is not looked upon as a profession where they are answering questions. It's more like they're doing a job of covering the syllabus which is there in the book, making them understand to an extent, but imparting whatever is there in the book and reading out of the book, that syllabus. But education and learning doesn't happen like that, right?
Yes.
So today, when we are following that same British given education, the Britishers, the Westerners given education today, and we are basically training peons and clerks.
Okay.
We are not thinking out of the box. We are not talking about creating something, inventing something, thinking beyond what is there in the textbooks. Why? That is, don't you think that is a crime? That we are not thinking beyond what is saying that this is all you should learn. Why is it? We have heard stories about 6th standard girl finishing doctor.
Yeah.
We have heard that.
Yes.
Why only one?
It is extraordinary. It is outlier.
I'm just saying, sir.
Okay.
What is, you are telling me, if it can be done by one person, it can be replicated.
Yeah, that can be done.
It can be done. Yeah. If a man shows that it's possible, he has shown that it's possible. It can be matched by another individual. Of course.
At least to 50%.
Whatever it may be.
Okay.
But I'm just trying to say that when none of them try to accomplish something apart from what is given in their particular set of goals, that is when we fail as an entire system. That is when the education system itself fails, because it is teaching us to limit ourselves, not think out of the box, is my opinion. See,
that also one of the reasons. See, when you talk about the British systems, even before that, we had a very good system.
beautiful
Gurukulam.
Pachala, yes,
Gurukulam.
yes, Gurukulam.
See, they learn everything, and they, all students, they sit with the discipline and very obediently they listen, and whatever taught to us, yes, they have grabbed. But over a period of time, it has totally changed by the British people. Now we are in the very dynamic system. So if we are not grabbing that one, then we will miss the boat. Earlier we were having time. We can spend a lot of time in the more discipline and behavioral thing. But now we are spending more time on the technological thing. We are totally neglecting the behavioral pattern.
Yes.
So when we do that, these people, they enter into any organizations, these portion they are totally lacking.
Behavior.
Yeah, behavioral.
Beautiful
So
point.
they
Beautiful
know
point.
technical knowledge.
But they do not know how to conduct themselves in a
Yes.
in a company.
How to get along with the team. See, when we do some work, as a teamwork, we have to complete. So these people, they may have different things in their mind, and no, I'll do like this. But earlier, people are listening. In our age, even in our previous age also you can take, they were very much listening, that is a mood. But now people are not able to listen much. Just they want to come, do work, then vanish.
I understand.
So when they do that, then you expect what type of quality you can expect out of it.
True. Wonderful.
Anything when you do, you should have some paka goal. Yes, we have to do only this. Let us do it. When you are doing that, then our focus is lasting, and we are diverting so many things. And finally, whatever we achieved is a partial. So in the present world, whatever education we have, it is okay. But it should be taught in a different way, so that it should trigger their minds, and practically how this can be applied. It should be implemented. For that, you need to have some sort of lab or some what can I say? Some setup you should have.
Yes.
If you come in our factory, that is in Bangalore, people, those who are coming as a first, so we are giving some teaching. That is what is 5 years. So they must know how they have to, that is working in an organization. What is the discipline? How you have to behave. Then we give some sort of training. How if you take some building, how the building can be done. We are giving some practicals. Then we are molding all the people in the industrial atmosphere. Then we are putting them in the normal work.
True.
So from students, they are entering there, and that teaching area, that implant, that is a program that mold them into the industrial requirements. Then they come into the final this one. So then that way, that is we are molding them in a suitability for the industrial requirement.
True.
That is required. So that type of things, if you have here little bit, this will give a lot of information to the students.
So thank you so much for. I'm sorry I took this long, but it's wonderful having you here, and a person who's educated in not only the current trend in terms of industry, but also knowing values and morals of a very ancient tradition. So it's very good having being Avani out of it is a very nice thing that we had this discussion also on top of it. All right, sir. Thank you so much.